Hello guys and welcome back to Triple R Gaming for my F1 2015 Back of the Grid Challenge for round 7 in Montreal, Canada. If you haven't gone and seen round 6 in Monaco, you should really go and see that. It was a bit of a bang fest where, well, I'm not going to tell you too much, go and check the video out, you'll see what I mean. But we are here on the grid for round 7 and in a minute we're going to look at the strategy. Generally speaking, around here it's a one-stop strategy, so we will probably go on that one-stop strategy. As you can see under the tyre blankets, we're on the prime tyre, so that's the tyre we will be starting on, as the strategy will show you in a second. We're obviously going to start from 20th place as normal, and we're going to get started in a minute, and we're going to get going. Just waiting for the strategy to come up, which it has. As you can see, I've chosen prime. And we're hoping to go long on the first stint with these prime tyres as long as possible, so we can try and do a one-stop in this race and obviously go on to the super soft tyre at the end to try and be as fast as possible. But here we are just about to start the race, so here we go for the 5 red lights. We've got Fernando Alonso next to us and the man is in front of us, and we've got to try and get past him as soon as possible so we don't get held back too much. So here we go, we started the race. We have just tried to get past Roberto Merri. And I'm going to go try down the side of Stevens as well in the right side, but we've had to brake really late just because everybody else seems to be chaining up together. So, and we've lost those positions. So we're now back down into 20th place, chasing down Roberto Merri, going up to turns 3 and 4. And yeah, we've just got to try and catch up now because we lost 2 positions off the start, but obviously we don't want any damage, so we're just going to have to deal with that. So we're going into my favourite corner of the whole circuit, in my opinion. It's really good for overtaking. I enjoy overtaking here, but I am now on the back of Roberto Merri, and we'll try and get past both of the Manor cars if I can. So yeah, we've got Jenson Button up ahead as well. So yeah, let's try and see what we can do just to overtake both Manors. We've almost got Jenson Button. We've had to go back a little bit. We're probably going to try on the left-hand side to try and get past him. So we tried down the left-hand side, and we make that successful. We do brake hard into the hairpin, but we do tap Fernando Alonso. Not my finest moment, but Jenson Button gets back past us. We're now in 18th place. I'm going to chase Jenson Button down the long straight and try and get past him again on the left hand side. Without DRS, that just shows you how powerful our engine is compared to his. Us running the Mercedes and him running the Honda engine. So we're going into the start finish straight. Rosberg has just set the fastest lap of the race, and I'm chasing Fernando Alonso. Going into lap 2, we're still chasing him, and we're going up to the hairpin again, so we're going to try down on the left hand side again. No, we'll try on the right hand side this time. Jesus Christ. And we get past him, but he will try and come back at us, and he will try and regain the position. But here we go, we're going down the long straight on lap 2, and we're going to be chasing down Max Verstappen. Going on to lap 6, which is 4 laps later. We're going to try and get Max Verstappen into the first corner and the second corner. He's got the inside line, so he's going to get past us, back past us. And now we're going to try and get past him down into our favourite corners. We're here at turns 3 and 4, going down to 5, 6 and 7. And 7 is where we're probably going to attack. And yeah, we get past him quite easily. But now we've got our teammate Nico Hülkenberg to deal with. And Carlos Sainz, I believe that's in front of us. So going on to the end of lap 6, we're still chasing my teammate and the Toro Rosso of Sainz. Everybody seems to be bunching up at the moment. I managed to try and get past my teammate, but it failed. We're going to try on the long straight. So we're going down here on the long straight. Nico Hülkenberg's actually got DRS on Carlos Sainz, and I've got DRS on Hülkenberg. Hülkenberg gets past Sainz. I'm going to try and outbrake both of them so I can get them in the last corners, which I do. I make that move very successfully around the inside, and that was a beautiful move from me, and we've just gained 2 positions. We are now in 13th place, and as you can see in front of us, we got the Lotus and Daniel Ricciardo in front of us, so we're going to try and chase those 2 down. While they're squabbling, I can get up to the back of them and try and pass them. So we're going into turns 3 and 4 again, just really trying to close up to them and see if I can get past. I'm going to try and move around the side here, around the left hand side on the Lotus, and I make that move stick. So now we got into 12th place, and we are chasing 11th place Daniel Ricciardo. We're going on to lap 7 on the start finish straight. Got DRS on Daniel Ricciardo. The Lotus has I got away from the Lotus, and we go down the left hand side of Daniel Ricciardo, try to get past him, and we've made that move stick. And can you believe it or not, 2 Saubers in the top 10. You don't see that every day these days. So we're going to be chasing the 2 Saubers down and trying to get past them both individually to try and get up to 8th place. And obviously get into the top 10 and score some reasonable points in here. So we go around the left hand side of Nazar, and we've made that move. Nazar will come back at us as we went wide, but I'm going to try my hardest to stay in front of him. I did have a little bit of an oversteer moment there, and we got Marcus Ericsson, his teammate, in front of us. But it seems to be bunching up behind us, so I need to pull away so I don't get stuck in this battle for the 10th place. I want to be up further up, battling for the top spots. We're coming into the hairpin. We're going to try and get Marcus Ericsson here. Try and go down the wrong straight and get past him. But for some reason he seems to be getting away from us a little bit at the moment. But I am struggling to keep up with him at the moment. But then his teammate's got DRS on me, so he's going to try and come down the right hand side of me. But I'm going to try and defend by braking as late as possible. Now we're going on to lap 10. Around about 2 laps later, we are still in 10th position, and we are now chasing Marcus Ericsson again, and we finally caught up to the back of him. So we're going to try and go around the right hand side into the hairpin. I think better of it because I'm worried that I'm going to crash into him, so I don't want to do that. So we go down into the long straight at the back straight. I think I've got DRS on him. No, I haven't got. Oh yes, I have got DRS on him on this occasion. I'll try to close up as much as possible. I'll try and close up in the braking point, and I'll probably attack him again in the DRS zone on the main straight. There's the World Champions to the right of us. Luckily, at this point of the race, I haven't hit that yet. You never know. I'll go around the left-hand side of Marcus Ericsson, and I got the position. I have gone wide again there a little bit, and he will come back at me. But I'm hoping that I can stay ahead of him and to really push ahead on lap 11. So we're going into turns 3 and 4 again, and now I'm going to push him as hard as I can to get away from Marcus Ericsson and start chasing Romain Grosjean. But as you can see, he's not that far behind me, so I've really got to make the effort to get past him. I'm 4 seconds behind Romain Grosjean and only half a second in front of Marcus Ericsson. Now on to lap 17. We are seeing a few people pit, including Romain Grosjean, so I've gone up to 7th place from 9th, and now we are going to be going on to lap 20, which again people are pitting. I believe we're going to be pitting this lap as well, so we're going to be strapping on the super softs. That wasn't a bad run for us. The tyres felt reasonably good all the way to the end, and now we're going to have the fastest tyre on, the super softs, and we're going to strap those on, and we're going to get going and really push now, because I need to get past a few of these front runners like Felipe Massa, Valtteri Bottas, maybe not the Mercedes, and ideally I want to get past Sebastian Vettel if it's possible. But we're coming out the pit lane, and we've got Daniel Kvyat and Romain Grosjean, I believe that is, in front of us. So we need to try and pass these two, because I believe they both pit. I believe, don't quote me on that. And we really need to chase them both down and pass them as quick as possible so we can try and get on the podium. So we're here chasing Daniel Kvyat. Luckily the Lotus is actually slowing him down, so that gives us the advantage to get on the back of him and to try and to force him to make a mistake, so basically I can have his position. So yeah, we're going to go into this right-hander, and we're going to try and get him in the hairpin, or just before the hairpin. So I'm going to try on the left-hand side here and slipstream past him, which I do. Again, I almost outbrake myself there a little bit, and I don't want to go back into Grosjean like I did with Fernando Alonso. But now I should hopefully catch up with Grosjean with DRS, just because obviously he's got that not so great Renault engine, we've got the Mercedes engine, so we have the advantage in the straight line. So we're going to try on the left hand side with the DRS, and we go side by side with him. He doesn't fight too much, and we seem to get past. We are definitely setting some good lap times, because we're setting personal bests at the moment, which is good on lap 22. So yeah, we're going to go into the turns 3 and 4. Now going on to lap 24, I've set the fastest lap of the race. I thought that was important for you guys to see. And also, as you can see on the left hand side, Kimi Räikkönen is pitted, so I've gone up to 6th place. So now I'll be chasing Felipe Massa onto lap 26. But he's now in 4th place, I'm now in 5th, because his teammate Valtteri Bottas is actually pit. So we'll be chasing Felipe for 4th place. So going on to lap 28, we have finally caught up to Felipe Massa. It took us 2 laps, but we managed to get it. He's being slowed down by Will Stevens in the Manor, who's a lapped car, which is really playing into my hands, but I go onto the grass a little bit. It looks like a bit of a sticky situation here, but it managed to sort itself out. We are now chasing Felipe down the long straight. He has got quite a good straight line speed like we have, so it's going to be a little bit harder to pass him, so I'm going to have to try and brake as late as possible here, which is what I do. Really brake as hard as I can without locking up, and I'm going to try around the left hand side here with DRS, but as you can see he's a little bit harder to pass than some, and he's going to try and squeeze me. I'm going to brake really hard and try and turn in really tight like I did there, give him a little bit of room on lap 29. So we're on lap 29, and 4th place, we're looking good for that podium if we can catch Rosberg at this point, but it will be Sebastian Vettel will be chasing. So yeah, we go on to lap 32. This is a replay that I wanted to show you. I went on to lap 32, going on to lap 33. I hit the curb really hard. I went up to 2 wheels, did a bit of a gym car there. Just wanted to show that because it was quite amusing. I thought it'd be a little bit entertaining. Going on to lap 35 out of 35. We've had a good race here. Lewis Hamilton has won the race. I couldn't catch Vettel in the end. Between him and the Mercedes, they're just too fast for me. I always struggle to catch those guys unless they have problems. But yeah, my engineer recommended to do a 2-stop. I managed to make the 1-stop work. We managed to get a good position out of it. 4th place is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Obviously I would have liked the podium, but can't always have what we want, so I'm very happy with 4th position, and I think Sergio himself would be quite happy. As you can see, good result for the team today from us, and just a few more points on the board. And another good thing is that we beat Kimi Räikkönen. But looking at the table now, as you can see, this is the race results. My teammate came 12th place, and for the 7th round running, no points, so he still has scored no points for the team this season. As you can see, I've gone ahead of Kimi Räikkönen in the standings. I'm 5 points adrift to him, and Sebastian Vettel is 5 points ahead of me. He's really someone I want to get past in this championship, even if I can't battle the Mercedes. So as you can see, I'm just showing you where my teammate lies in the championship table. He is in 16th place. He's going down, not up. Still scored no points. Very poor performance from him. So yeah, we're going to have a look at the constructors in a minute, just to see how we're doing in the constructors. I don't think there's much change in the constructors, as you can see. We're still in 4th place. McLaren have gone down to 8th, which is never a great thing to see. Lotus have had a good result here today. They've managed to get a few points on the board and get themselves up into 7th place, which is good for them. Obviously, we are not really being challenged by Red Bull, and we seem to be losing a lot to Williams as well, so we're not really gaining or losing in the constructors at the moment. I ideally want to be 3rd in the constructors by the end of the season, but I don't really know. With just me scoring and both Williams scoring almost every race, it's going to be a tall order. But yes guys, if you've enjoyed this video, I really hope the commentary is better this video. I've really made massive efforts to make the commentary better, try new methods to try and make it better for you guys. But yeah, if you like this, like, subscribe and comment below, and we'll see you for round 8 in Austria. Just to let you know, for round 8 in Austria, I'm going to try something new as well again, because I'm trying new things. I'm going to try and do live commentary for that race. I'm hoping you guys are going to like that, and we'll see how it goes. I'm just testing the waters to see what I can and can't do, and what I'm able to do and what I'm not able to do. So yeah, just stay with me guys. We are really just trying to improve the channel every day. So like, subscribe and comment below, and we'll see you for round 8 in Austria. Thank you very much, and good night.